Bruce Wilkins here at your Golf Learning Center and a part of your golf, health, and fitness team. Once again, we're talking about the body and its connection to your golf swing. We're going to be focusing on the trail shoulder today. So for right-handed players, we're talking about your right shoulder. Left-handed players, we're talking about your left shoulder. All right? How does this shoulder, its movement, help us plane the shaft? All right, so when I'm talking about planing the shaft, I'm talking about bringing this club down in the downswing on a more functional plane as opposed to getting steep or what many of us call over the top. All right, now if I cannot externally rotate my trail shoulder, I will have difficulty changing the pitch or the plane of this shaft, right? So that function of that shoulder helps me plane the shaft, especially in the downswing. So once again, if I struggle with that and I cannot externally rotate that shoulder very well, I'm going to be finding myself struggling with this steep downswing. All right, so let's learn a little bit more about our trail shoulder, how it wants to move, and how we can improve its mobility.
Hey guys, Andrew HEFFERN here, physical therapist at the Belfair Golf Learning Center and a member of the Belfair Golf Health and Fitness team. Today we're going to be talking about the trail shoulder during the golf swing. During the golf swing, we need the trail shoulder to have very good mobility to get into the correct position to have an efficient golf swing. So technically, we need the trail shoulder to rotate to approximately 90 degrees of external rotation to have an efficient golf swing. The shoulder joint is made up of a ball and socket joint. Specifically, you have the arm or the humerus, and you have the head of the humerus, which is the ball, fitting into the socket or the glenoid on the shoulder blade. And I think of the shoulder joint like a golf ball sitting on a golf tee. So we all know how easy it is to hit the golf ball off of a golf tee. So we need a lot of muscles and tendons and ligaments around the joint to help hold it in place. One of the main structures that helps hold the humeral head within the joint is the rotator cuff muscles. And your rotator cuff is a group of 4 muscles that surround the shoulder joint. If your rotator cuff is weak or if it's impaired, that can decrease the mobility and flexibility that you have in your trail shoulder. Another impairment that golfers and individuals can have in their shoulders is a lot of tightness of their anterior shoulder. And we get a lot of tightness of our anterior shoulders because we do a lot of hunch sitting or slouch standing, which tighten up the front part of the shoulder. That decreases the flexibility, again, of this external rotation movement. So 2 of the main things that we want to focus on to have an efficient golf swing and to gain this rotation is the strength of the rotator cuff and the flexibility of the anterior shoulder.
Hello, Chris with the Sports and Lifestyle Campus and also a member of your Golf Health and Fitness team. Today I'm going to show you 2 exercises that will help improve your shoulder mobility and stability in your trail shoulder of your golf swing. But before we get started, I want to do a warm-up to get my shoulder ready for the exercises. I'm going to take my arm and I'm going to make big circles going forward. I'm going to do 10 to 15 repetitions forward, 10 to 15 repetitions going backwards, and I'll do this 2 to 3 times until I feel that my shoulder is sufficiently warmed up for the exercises. The first exercise I'm going to show you is a mobility exercise using a golf club. I'm going to take the golf club, I'm going to bring it up and put it between my thumb and forefinger, and it's down behind my arm. I'm going to reach down, I'm going to pull up and away from my body, and my shoulder will rotate back. When I get to my in range of motion, I'm going to take a deep breath. Exhale, release, and repeat. During this exercise, if you feel a pinch or pain, I recommend you stop, release immediately, try it again. If the pain or pinch persists, see Andrew to find out what's wrong with your shoulder. I'm going to do this exercise 12 to 15 times for 2 to 3 sets. The next exercise I'm going to show you is a mobility, or excuse me, a stability exercise. For my stability exercise, I'm going to use a resistance band anchored to the wall in front of me. My arm is outreached and parallel to the floor. I'm simply going to pull straight back until I form a 90-degree angle at the elbow. From this position here, I'm going to rotate back, ensuring that I don't drop my elbow or rotate my body. If I have to manipulate my body to do the exercise, then I need to change the resistance band to a lighter resistance. I'm going to perform this exercise 12 to 15 times for 2 to 3 repetitions. If you do these exercises 2 to 3 times a week, this will improve your golf backswing.
So once again, we have learned quite a bit about the body and its connection to our golf swing. We've learned how this trail shoulder functions and how we can improve its mobility. Now, if you're the player that has been trying to change or influence the pitch of your shaft in the downswing with the movement of that trail arm, yet you struggle with externally rotating your trail shoulder, you're going to have a hard time managing that downswing plane. All right, so we can work around that. There are different ways for you to influence the pitch of this shaft and therefore play your best golf. All right, so once again, come visit us, learn more about your body swing connection, learn some workarounds that might work better for you, so that you can get out there, enjoy this great game, and play your best golf.